Hey everyone, welcome to the Happy Cancer Tarot channel. Alright, so we're going to get into your reading. I'm going to start off by giving you a message from the universe or spirit. It says from spirit, so I'm going to give you a message from spirit. Before we begin though, guys, I want to let you know that I was sitting here meditating over the energy of your reading. Or just what's going on around you guys. And I was picking up an energy of someone stressing out. Okay. And I feel like your energy around the situation is stressful. And I feel like you're dealing with someone that's stressful. But it's different types of stress. I feel like your stress stems from confusion and lacking clarity as a result of some sort of chaos, some sort of drama, or some sort of issue that this person is bringing into the connection. I feel like your stress is a reaction. That's why the energy felt the same, because I said this person is stressed and your stress. Your stress is coming from what they're doing. Their stress is coming from something outside of you. It could be mental. It could be holding on to past wounds. It just feels like it's not related to you per se. I feel like you're dealing with someone that is holding back. And they're going to learn a lesson though. I feel like whoever this person is that's holding back, I'm not particularly sure completely around why they're holding back, but I see a lot of focus on work with this person. Work. And I feel like they rejected a blessing in the form of you. And maybe because they made up in their mind they weren't going to date or be with anyone. Because it feels like you could have came out of nowhere, or meeting you came out of nowhere, or their feelings for you came out of nowhere. And the way that they're going about doing it with you, the way that they're going about handling the matter with you, it feels very immature, or it feels like they're just not handling it in a good way, and it's affecting the connection. And again, like I said, I feel like you're reacting to this person. But the moral of the story that I got was that this person is going to learn a very, very, very hard lesson. Because I feel like even if you don't be with this person, you will always be someone that they think about. It's kind of like that saying, the one that got away, they won't be able to move on. And whoever they date, they're going to always compare that person to you. There's just something very, I don't know, something about their spirit. Because it feels like this person has the potential. Because I'm getting here like, this could be someone that's spiritual too. That's why it's like a weird type of energy as well. Because you would think they would know better. But there's something like that they're not getting. They're not understanding. Because that's what's plaguing me right now. Because I'm feeling a little bit stumped. And it's because I feel like this person has of course, nobody knows everything. We are all students, okay? We are all students learning. But I just feel like there's something about them to where, I don't know. I just feel like this person should know better, though. I don't know. It's weird because I keep feeling like they should know better. Let's see. Let's see if Spirit wants you to know. That I was just picking that up before your reading, so I just wanted to bring it to you. As I was meditating over your reading, that energy came through. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to know? All right, happier times await you. Yeah, I can, and I can see that. That's why I said this. Whatever that particular situation is with that person, I don't feel like it's about you. This person was bringing that stress to the connection, and this isn't saying that you were just all the way great and you did everything perfectly. Like I said, we're all learning, but I am saying it to say I feel like you were reacting to what this person was giving you. And I feel like this was supposed to be. That's why I said this. That's why they wanted me to know that that person was spiritual. Okay, now it makes sense. This was supposed to be. You and this person were supposed to be like a spiritual connection. Like you were this person's wish come true. Their dreams come true. and they wanted it. They even could have asked for it, but then when it comes, they reject it. They reject it. And I feel like they allowed something from the past to hinder them, something unhealed to hinder them. And remember I said they should know better? It's not so much that they should know better, it's that this person thinks they know better. That's what it is too. They think they know better. That's why I'm like, they should know better, because of the way that they come off, you would think they know better, but they don't. This is someone, I don't want to necessarily say they're like a know-it-all, but they know enough to where other people, like maybe they put on a facade. This could even, you know what else I'm getting here? Either they listen to like relationship coaches, or this person is like a relationship coach, or they listen to like spiritual people, like, because I'm seeing them watching stuff online. So they may watch like different relationship stuff, different spiritual stuff, different evolution stuff to make you a better person. That's what I feel like this person is involved in, that energy of where they watch that stuff. That's why it's like they should know better, and they think that they know better. But it's like, oh, you know what else they're giving me right now too, guys? And I've seen this happen so many times. You know how people will give advice and say something like, oh, okay, so I've heard someone say, I'm going to use this as an example. I'm going to use myself. I used to believe that we all have free will. I used to believe that. And if you had asked me 8 years ago, do we have free will? I was like, absolutely. Yes, we do have free will. Until it's like, now I don't believe everyone. We may have free will in certain things, but I don't feel like we all, well, some of us, I don't believe everyone has free will. Most people may have it, but not everyone. And how you will know when your free will is taken away from you. So it's like, you won't know something until you experience it. So it was easy for me to believe that yes, we all have free will, until my free will was taken from me. And you won't know it until it happens to you. And that's what I feel like this energy is with this person. It's like they went around thinking and believing a certain way until something happened to them. Like I've even heard people say, oh, I don't believe in twin flame or soulmates. And then they meet someone that they can't pull away from. Like, I mean, whether I believe in that or not, or you believe in it or not, but it's easy to say something based off of something you've never experienced. And I've seen, again, I even watch people where I be looking at them giving out advice, and I'd be like, yeah, let live a little bit longer. Let's see what happens later on in life. It's like you can say certain things, and we've all done it. That's why I use me as an example, like where I was like, yeah, we all have free will until my free will was taken from me. Now I think differently. And you should be growing. You should be evolving. Your thinking should be changing. Now I think differently about free will. I don't believe everyone has free will. Case in point, why you will hear me saying other reading, chosen ones. Many are called, but few are chosen. I don't believe chosen ones can necessarily have free will. That's my belief, and it's based off of my experience. And so that's what I'm saying. It's easy for someone to be combative and say, oh, no, we do have free will. Wait until your free will is taken away from you. And maybe it won't even be taken away from you. That's why I've learned to become more of an observer of life rather than jumping in and, saying this and this and that, because life has humbled me. I have had to experience, and that's what I'm getting here with this person. They're being humbled because they went around thinking one way only to now experience it. And it's like, they're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with this. All right, sorry, I just went on a tangent with that, but I was just channeling what they were giving me. But seriously, letting you know, and that's why I say all this to say, Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I feel like for you, that's what I'm saying. In this situation, you could have been this person's lesson. You could have been the person that was sent to humble them, because I feel like God knew, or Source knew, Spirit knew, whatever higher power, that you were not going to be someone that would continue to wait and play this game. I wouldn't call it necessarily a game, because I don't feel like they're playing a game. I feel like something is really, they're really struggling with something, right? But I feel as though they knew, and this was some sort of lesson for you probably as well. Are you going to keep playing this karmic cycle? That's what it is. Are you going to keep playing the karmic cycle? And I feel like because you've been through so much previously, you're learning to get off of it sooner rather than later. It's not saying that you got off of it immediately, but you're getting off of it sooner rather than later, which is why Spirit is letting you know happier times await you as doorways to new opportunities begin to open. Pay attention to the tangible signs you are being shown to guide you on the path that is for your highest good. You will connect with new people who help you to expand your horizons and encourage you creatively. So you're about to connect with new people, and you're also about to go through a profound transformation in your life. You're going to be connected with new people. Okay, this is new people, and this isn't just about, when I say new people, doesn't necessarily mean these new people are going to be romantic. This could just be people just in general. For some of you, yeah, it's going to be all of the above. This is just illustrating to you that you're going to be dealing with new people as you're moving forward, and you're about to go through a profound transformation in your life. So it says here that your beliefs, didn't I just get done talking about beliefs? See, that's what I'm saying. It's easy to say how we believe in something because of our own limited experience. That's what I'm saying. That's what this feels like with that situation, with that person. It's like someone thinking that they know based off of their own experience. That's why I said live a little bit longer. Let life deal with life a little bit longer. Your perspective will change, as it should if you're learning. And it's because it says right here, your spirit guides want you to know that your beliefs may be challenged shortly. What you thought was your path may not be so clear. Didn't I say about the confusion for you? There are many twists and turns on this journey. It says be open to new possibilities. Don't fight the changes. This is all part of your spiritual growth. Connect with other like-minded souls to support and encourage you. Some of you may even start doing like some detoxing, some drinking, like some green smoothies or drinks. I even see a letter. I really feel like whoever, because remember this, I feel like this is more so that person's energy that I was telling you guys about them. I feel like this is more so their message and spirit confirming exactly what I just got done telling you, because it says your beliefs may be challenged shortly. And that letter, this person that I was channeling, I feel like they may send you a letter. You may actually get a letter, because remember, I don't feel like this person is good with communicating. There's something around where I feel like a lot of the stress between the two of you could be resolved if this person would communicate. Because I keep seeing a visual of them being hunched over with their hands over their head. It's like stressing out. But anyway, let's see. Tell me about Cancers. All right, so let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get something taken care of. Let me see what energy is Cancer in. What's the present energy that Cancer is in? Yeah, onward, looking ahead. Look, good energy. Good for you guys. It's like you're looking ahead. The Three of Wands. So behind the Three of Wands is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, you're at some sort of point where you're actually making a decision. It's different than the Two of Swords. The Two of Wands, you're actively making a decision. The Two of Swords, you may be feeling stuck in indecision, right? But no, you've made a decision to move forward, which is why we see the Three of Wands. You have decided to look ahead. And what's ahead for you? Happier times is awaiting you. So now that you've made a decision, you're waiting for these happier times. You're waiting for your ships to as it may look like some ships in this picture, you're waiting for your ships to come in, which is symbolic for whatever is for you. Now that you've made this decision, you're waiting to see what's going to happen next in your life, right? Tell me more. What's the theme around Cancer's energy here? Why is this coming in? Yeah, see, because of the Four of Wands, this is coming in because I told you this was supposed to be a connection. That's what, see, look, the Four of Wands. This was supposed to be unity, a partnership. The two of you. This was supposed to be stability with you and that person. Even marriage, living together, celebrating life together. But it's in reverse. This is the theme. This is why all of this is taking place. Because this was meant to be something. It was meant to be something. But unfortunately, it did not turn out that way. You know what I'm picking up here? You're going to have a choice, Cancer. We know you made a choice to walk away because it was the Four of Wands in reverse. You didn't feel safe. There was no stability here. There was no foundation there. It couldn't be built, right? I'm going to pull for that person's energy in a second. But it could not be built. So you made the choice to move on because the foundation was not stable enough for you. This person provided you with really nothing. So you're looking forward to forward. You're looking forward to forward, right? But you know what this is reminding me of, though? It's kind of giving me this energy that now that you made this decision to move on, here they're going to come. Here they're going to come with the communication. Look, see that letter? This is an envelope with their heart on it. So now that you've made the decision to move forward, this person is going to come with the communication. They're going to come with their heart on their sleeve. And that's why I said I feel like you're going to have to make some sort of choice again. It's like you made the choice to move on. Now that you're moving on, here they come. What's helping Cancers? King of Cups is what's helping you. So I don't know why the King. I'm gonna see. Oh, okay. Now I see why. Emotionally stable. That's what's helping you. So you're not. This is your emotions and your feelings are stable. That's why this is. And remember, I said too. I feel like you're making a very sound choice. You're not making one based off of being irrational. You're doing what's like good for you, but you're not doing it in a way of bitterness, right? And resentfulness either, too. There's just something about you being emotionally stable, handling this in an emotionally mature way than what you may typically have done. Because remember, I talked about how that karmic cycle, you're learning, and I praised you for that. I gave you your props for that, where I felt like you're learning to get out of something quicker than you normally would. See, even when it comes to the King of Cups, your feelings, there's something about your feelings and being emotionally more mature, because I feel like this person, again, there's something about them that I told you that I feel like is not that mature. What's helping you is that your emotions, your feelings are more stable. So you made a choice in a very mature way, in an emotionally balanced way. That's what's actually helping you. What could be challenging you right now? Because we still gotta, still some things we all gotta work on in life. What could be challenging Cancers right now? Or what is? This connection, yeah. This connection is what's challenging you. The Two of Cups and the Queen of Swords, because it's on your mind. That's why. It's like, even though you've moved on, because remember I told you there was confusion here, right? Wanting clarity, but having to move forward and not having that clarity, not having that closure, things being left unsaid. And then now that you've done that, here they're going to come with this message. But what is challenging you is this connection. Didn't I say it was meant to be? That's what's challenging you. Something that really felt meant to be, and you can't stop thinking about it. And look at the background. There's this explosion that looks like here in the background. So that's what's challenging you, because I feel like this could have been for you. You're thinking this could have been a Two of Cups. Like, we could have really had something. And it feels like an energy of feeling mad too as well, right? I feel like, because see, here's that Two of Wands. Here's that Two of Wands I was telling you guys about. It's like you had to make a decision and cut through this. Because I don't feel like this is necessarily what you wanted. You wanted to see this through. You wanted to understand this connection. You felt like you were interested. Put it that way. The Queen of Swords, she's interested in this Two of Cups. She didn't put her heart out there, though, because she is in the Queen of Swords when it comes to this Two of Cups. Like, you didn't put your heart out there. You didn't open your heart. And that's why Spirit is praising you with that King of Cups. You were emotionally balanced in this situation. It's like, okay, let me see with the Queen of Swords. Let me see what this could be. However, you saw something with that Four of Wands in reverse that wasn't stable. So the Two of Wands, I got to make a decision and do something. Well, what do? Move on and look ahead. But I feel like here, like I said, with that Queen of Swords energy, there's something about your energy like that feels furious, or maybe this person could have infuriated you. It feels like there could have been some commotion, some sort of chaos that you had to cut through. I just feel like, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I just, yeah, because I'm struggling with you, because I feel like you were struggling. I really feel like you were struggling when it came to this person, and I'm trying to, you know, I'm going through the motions with you guys, Cancers. All right, so let's see. Like I said, what's challenged you was that this connection, you were interested. You were interested. You wanted to understand the connection. You felt like it could have been more. However, it just didn't progress. And I feel like what bothers you too is that confusion, that commotion, that chaos that came with this person. Let's see. Let's see. Tell me about this person. What's their energy? We're going to do the same thing that we did for you. We're going to do it though. What's their present energy? But I'm going to also see what both of your feelings are too. Their present energy is the Magician. Oh, and we got the Seven of Swords coming in. So their present energy right now is the Magician, where your energy was the Three of Wands. You're moving on. And now here they are. Now keep in mind, this is a major arcana. You see the flowers right there? What does that remind you of? You see the red flowers, and then we got here the red heart. So this person is in this, and remember I told you guys too, I feel like this person, there is something very powerful about them. Like they're skilled at something. But it's a lie. That goes back to what I was telling you guys. This is the Seven of Swords. Didn't I tell you that? This is the Seven of Swords. Remember I was telling you guys about how I feel like this person could be like some sort of I was going to say guru, like some sort of like life coach or a spiritual advisor, or they may have like because it's the energy that I'm giving. Maybe they're like an influencer, or they give relationship advice, or they watch that stuff, right? Like, I just feel like this person is some sort of like magician, but they're deceptive. And I don't even feel like they may even know, because you see there's the sun over their head. And remember I said they think that they're a know-it-all. They think that they know all that there is to know, only for them to learn a lesson around that energy, because they are living a lie, and or the truth they need to be made aware of. Because I feel like this person genuinely may think that what they're saying and doing is right, but it is part of their process though. But they may be thinking that it's right, but it's really not. But I don't know, because I'm seeing the Seven of Swords. Do they really know? Do they even know? Let me reset this. Because I'm feeling stuck, I feel like this person may be on the fence, because I'm getting here two different things about them. They may live like a double life. And I said that with such force because it's like I'm getting some sort of epiphany about them. And I feel like I don't know. I told y'all there's something about this person that I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I feel, see, even right here, you see how you got one sword right there and one sword right there? I feel like I'm in the middle, and that's where they are, in the middle. Double life. Didn't I say, do they even know? So I feel like we're on the fence when it comes to this person. Maybe they know, but then they don't know. I don't know what they're saying. And look, we got here, boss lady. See here, see, there's something about their intelligence. There's something here about being like this powerful. Look, the soulmate will have a lasting impact on your life. Ready to meet this. I feel like that's what I'm saying. Remember I said you came into this person's life to shake things up because they were living a lie. You know why I'm on the fence? Okay, now I see what they're showing me. Okay, we get there. That's why I say I don't remember. I told you guys earlier, I'm not necessarily sure if this person is a bad person. I feel like it's in between. And we all can be in that energy where, you know, we operate from light and we operate from shadow. Right? But I feel like this particular energy that I'm picking up on, I feel like they do good things, but I also feel like they do bad things. It's different from operating in light and shadow because I feel like this person has some sort of position, which is why it's different. Like where they may they have like skill. They're a very skillful person. And I feel like, you know what I'm getting to? I feel like they're being called. That's what it is. That's what it is. They're being called to. You ever heard that saying? What did it say? Where they say, either it's like it's kind of a raunchy saying, but it's like either pee or get off the pot. I'm not gonna say it how they say it, but it's like this person, spirit, saying you're living two different lives. You need to pick a side. Either you're going to be working for that shadow energy or you're going to be working more so for the love and light or for the higher power energy. That's what I feel. That's why we got two different energies showing up here, the light and then this dark side, because they have to choose a side. Because I feel like this is someone that has done some shady things. That's why I said they live a lie too. They've done some shady things, but they've also done some good things. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like you were brought into their life. Remember I said, here's the blessing, and they reject it. Now I see why they rejected it. Because they're allowing that Seven of Swords, the shady things that they've done, to hinder and hold them back. Where they really have been trying to change. But I feel like they go back and forth though. And that's what we saw here too. See? This is a profound transformation in your life. Your spirit guides want you to know that your beliefs may be challenged shortly. See, that's what I'm saying. Like this their beliefs are being challenged and they're going through a profound transformation. The spirit saying you're going to have to pick either because they have skills. They have skills. That's what I'm saying. Remember I was saying like an influencer. Even if they're not, they're meant to be some sort of influencer. They have the necessary skills that can have a big impact on the light side. And God is saying, I like sending them signs, sending them you. Wake up, wake up. I'm sending you your soulmate, but they've been rejecting it. That's why I said either pee or get off the pot. Either you're going to be and go after cancer or you're not. And you're going to feel that loss. That's what I'm getting here with how they will learn a big lesson. That loss of you, they will carry throughout life. So they have to decide. Either they're going to be okay with losing you and feeling that loss forever, or they need to take a chance and see what could possibly happen. Because it's like it's better to have tried with you than to not try. Because then if they try, they could get that closure if it doesn't work out. But not trying is going to hurt them more because it's also going to affect them when it comes to their purpose as well. All right, let's see. What else? So that we're seeing that they're going to try though. They're going to try. But there's this Seven of Swords energy on the inside. See, the Knight of Cups is coming in too. And here, the Three of Wands for them also. Three of Wands also. And we saw you in the Three of Wands. They're coming for you. This is you. This is you. The Three of Wands was you. The Three of Wands. The Knight of Cups, I'm coming to you. See, I'm moving on. I told you that letter. They're coming with that letter. That cup. I'm coming to show you, to express my feelings to you. See, right when you move on, here they come. Now, I am seeing that Seven of Swords. Let me put this here for them. I am seeing this Seven of Swords. So it's making me wonder about this deceptive energy as well. Because even right here, you see two tents. There's one tent right there and one tent right there. Because I feel like there's still that energy that's still present. Even though we know what the Seven of Swords for them is about now, there's still something about it that's still present though. The criminal, that's why. I told you this person did some things. We got the criminal coming in. Have jobs that are too crazy or too risky. May scam or con their partners. A high-risk relationship. That's where it's coming from. This person is a... I told you they've done some things. Whoever this person is, they have done some things. And look at here. It says you have the ability to mold and reinvent yourself to whatever the situation dictates. That will give you a huge advantage. I told you this person can play both sides. So they could come in or appear to be like a great person, but they can also be someone that do some shady things behind the scenes. And I feel like that could be where that hesitation, like I said, come from. Because they may be afraid that you can see them. Because even right here, look at this. Look at how she's looking at him. I feel like this is where the hesitation comes in with them, with you. Because they feel like you see right through them. Or you could see right through them. But this is a criminal. This is someone, like I said, in that Seven of Swords energy, done some shady things that's being called to change. Because they have some sort of power, some sort of skill, some sort of story. Because I'm hearing storyteller. Like they have some sort of story that God wants to use to help other people. And we've talked about this previously where I told you guys like about how... I don't know if I told you all this. I just lost that thought that I had where I felt like I told you guys this. But maybe I didn't. But I'm going to say it now. Like this is giving me the energy of someone. Oh, yeah. I have told you guys this. Where you go through things. But you go through them because chosen ones, so to speak. You know, or just or people. You may go through things, right? And you can use what you went through to help other people, even though it was hard and even though it was challenging. And you guys know I don't like to say trauma makes you stronger, but you know, going through certain things definitely make you wiser. And that's what I feel like has happened here. I feel like going through certain things, having experienced them, you have that knowledge. And that's what I feel like is with this person. It's like they have lived in that shadow dark side. And they can change and turn their life around to help other people, to pull them other people out of that dark and shadow side. So it's like God has chosen them, has pulled them and said, I choose you because of the skill and the power and the influence that you have. Yeah, you were a criminal. So what? I want you because you are a criminal. Because I want you to go talk to other criminals and help them reform and change. And that's what I'm getting here with this person. And I feel like this is why be open to new possibilities. Don't fight the changes. This is all part of your spiritual growth. Connecting with other like-minded people. And I feel like that's you. Connecting with you. A like-minded person. That spiritual side. Yeah. And that's why I said I can see where this is a struggle. Because you're moving forward and you're going to be meeting new people. But I'm going to tell you guys earlier. I don't feel like this story is over with you and this person. What's helping them? I just don't feel like this is over with. There's something about this connection that feels like a process. And I feel like, again, for you, it's about moving on. This is not, and not attaching the outcome, right? Just moving on, surrendering and moving forward, looking ahead. And for them, this is about changing their life. And stop living in this shadow because they're called for greater. They're called for better. They're called for more. All right, what's helping them? What's helping them is that they're about to take a risk. The Fool card is what's helping them. Even though it's hard, and even though they're struggling, they're about to take this risk when it comes to you. And I feel like that risk is that white, which is why it's on the Nine of Cups. They're about to take a risk to open up. That's what I said. I feel like you're going to get some communication. That what's helping them is to finally take this leap, to take this this new possibilities that could possibly happen with the two of you, even though they're overwhelmed, even though they're stressed out. It's like just doing it, just going for it. And that's what's helping them. What's challenging them? The drama and conflict that's going on here. I don't necessarily feel like this is so much about you, but I feel like this person is in some sort of, because remember, there's something about their background and their life. So I feel like they come from some sort of chaotic, drama-filled type of situation. And that's what's challenging them. Because remember, they have to get out of that. And it's kind of like that crabs in the barrel saying, where the people that are used to them being this criminal wants to hold them down. And they don't want to see them get out because they're going to lose that person. It's like, you know, you ever hear that saying, like how where people grow up and they grow up in like impoverished areas, and then once they make it, they leave. That's what this is feeling like. It's like this person, quote unquote, making it, but not so much as making it, but spiritually evolving and growing, and then leaving behind, you know, the people that they may have been around or grew up with, or the people that when they were living in that low vibrational with, you know, they're leaving them behind. But these people are holding them back, or trying to hold them back by creating drama, by creating challenges. Because see, even right here, see Eight of Pentacles, being committed to their craft. So we got here, was the challenge was the drama. It's like they're trying to distract this person with drama, because they're trying to commit themselves to this change. They're trying to commit themselves to, you know, evolving. So it's not like they're not doing anything. It's that they're trying, but it's their environment. It's the people that they're around that's trying to hold them back. But despite that being their challenge, what's helping them is that they're going to do it anyway when it comes to you. They're going to take that risk. So let's see, how do they feel about you? And then I'm going to close out with what Spirit wants to say about this connection. How do they feel about you? Is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, look at you. You're coming out as the Queen of Swords. And they see you as the Queen of Swords. They see you as not playing. They may see you as being a little bit detached and cold. But they're not seeing it as a result of... my battery is... So yeah. How they're seeing you or feeling about you is they're feeling like you're this Queen of Swords, someone that is distant, cold, uninterested, not playing any games, and done with them. Okay, and look, and they regret it, because I feel like this person is seeing that they did this. So that's good that they're taking accountability, right? Which is why they know they need to take this risk and come towards you, because they feel like they're at fault though. They feel like they're at fault. They have regrets. I feel like they could have tried to match your energy as well, and they regret it. So like if you were acting distant and cold, they were acting distant and cold. But remember, you were reacting to them. That's what I'm saying. That like you and this person, I feel like there was a lot of mirroring going on. But I feel like you were more so reacting to what they were giving you, and them not seeing at the time that that's what was going on. That's why we see a profound transformation and their beliefs being challenged. So they're starting to see, which is why they're looking to make that four. And the Queen of Swords is one of clarity. See, where yours had the commotion, theirs in the background is a little bit more clearer. So even though they're feeling regretful about being, you know, distant, cold, and aloof towards you, they see that they caused that because they was looking at you that way. Because I'm picking up a lot of mirroring coming through. I told you the High Priestess. Ooh. This person feels like you're mysterious. Oh, you know what else I'm getting here with this person when it comes to you? What? Why am I getting that? I'm going to tell y'all something. Okay. I'm going to say this in as politically correct as I can. There's something about being intimate with you. It's vulgar in how it's coming to me, but there's something about being intimate with you. Whether they've been intimate with you or not. Oh, I don't even want to say it. Like, I know you guys are adults, but it just feels like Okay, because even they're forcing me to say something about juicy, right? And that's like, because I was not gonna say it, but then I looked at this and saw the juice. There's something juicy. Like, they look at you like there's mystery around being intimate with you, and I'm picking up something around juicy. Like, I don't know if this person is thinking you're juicy or they're juicy. Like, there's something around them feeling like, you know how you fantasize about someone and what they would be like? They're fantasizing about you in that type of way. Rather they've been with you or not. They've been with you, then they're thinking you're a juicy person. If they haven't been with you, they're fantasizing and thinking that you're a juicy person. You know what this is also giving me? Like, someone, it's like, you know how you could be like very reserved in public, but feeling like, oh, behind the scenes you're something else. That's what they're thinking about you. Like, they feel like you're a reserved person in public, but behind the scenes they feel like, when it comes to being intimate, and this could be me just channeling what it's going to even be like with the two of you when you are, or if you do come together. It feels like when you guys are together intimately, it's going to be like you're gonna be shocked and surprised with how it is intimately. All right, like the power. I'm not getting that this is over with. I'm not getting that this is over with. All right, but I'm telling you, there is something about the intimacy that is mysterious in the sense of you don't know until you know, until you're together. Like, because it's going to be more than what you're thinking. There's a mystery to even when the two of you come together physically, for those of you that do. But I feel like a lot of you will, surprisingly. All right, what's the final message here? What is the final message around this connection? Potential. See, look, and look, unfounded fear. We got here potential. They are deep in their thoughts. That's why the Queen of Swords is coming up on both sides. They are deep in their thoughts about you, realizing their distractions. That Five of Wands, distracting them, prevented them from seeing the potential in you. See, that's what I'm saying. They were holding back due to what? Unfounded fear. They are afraid to trust and get hurt. Didn't I say it's better to try than to not try? They are afraid to trust and get hurt. The illusion is keeping them locked in anxiety, unable to act upon their love. But now they're starting to see the potential. So this is what Spirit wants you guys to know about this connection. See, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like it's over. There is potential here. Doesn't mean you will or won't work out. It's about letting go of what will ultimately happen in the future. Because I feel like that's the challenge here, especially on their part. How would this unfold? There is potential, but fear, unfounded fear, is what's holding this back. So how it ultimately plays out is going to be up to you guys. But like I said, I feel like this person is going to come forward with as we saw the full, with some sort of message. Make sure you guys like the video if you want to get more content like this. I would appreciate it. That's going to be it. I will catch you guys later. Bye.